Switchers are designed to traverse rail yards, industrial parks, and other short distances. Often, they are used to assemble and disassemble trains. These lightweight locomotives offer crews better visibility, reversibility, and maneuverability compared to heavier engines designed for long hauls. The SEH No. 4, also known as the St. Elizabeth or Little Lizzie, is a specific type of switcher known as a saddle tanker. These tenderless locomotives carry their water in a saddle tank above the boiler, and they keep their fuel in a small bunker behind the cab. During the first half of the 20th century, thousands of saddle tankers were used in mills, mines, quarries, power plants, and logging sites across the United States. The St. Elizabeth was built in 1950 by the H.K. Porter Company of Pittsburgh, one of the largest manufacturers of industrial locomotives in the United States. Between 1866 and 1950, the Porter Company produced roughly 8,000 steam locomotives. The St. Elizabeth was the last engine ever produced by the company, and one of the last steam locomotives produced in the United States. The acronym SEH stands for St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Little Lizzie was first used by the Federal Security Agency to pull coal hoppers to and from St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington, D.C. Back then, coal was used to power the hospital's boiler plants and heat the facility. The SEH No. 4 was acquired by the U.S. Department of Health in 1968 after St. Elizabeth's Hospital switched from a coal-based to an oil-based heating system. The following year, the locomotive was given to the U.S. Army and sent to Fort Eustis, Virginia, where it was used by members of the 714th Transportation Battalion, the last railroad battalion in the United States. It was here that the locomotive received a new number 714, to match the name of the Army unit. The number 714 was used not only for military drills, but also to entertain the children who lived in and around the Fort Eustis military base. Around 1972, the Fort Eustis facilities were closed, and the 714th Transportation Battalion was disbanded. A newspaper at the time declared that the U.S. Army had gotten out of the business of training railroading soldiers. The number 714 was sold to the Cass Scenic Railroad, a Chessie-owned railroad in West Virginia, where it would continue to operate until its retirement in 1980. The saddle tanker was restored by the B&O Railroad Museum between 1995 and 2002. Once again wearing the number 4, the saddleback was used to carry visitors up and down the museum's railway throughout 2002. Unfortunately, disaster struck the following year. In late 2003, the roundhouse collapsed, and the SEH No. 4 was severely damaged. Once again, the St. Elizabeth was brought into the Mount Clair shops for restoration. The repaired No. 4 re-emerged from the shops, looking good as new, on Labor Day of 2006.